Hi, so this is my recaps for weeks 6 and 7 of my 52-week storytelling experiment. So first of all, I did a video for week 6. I then decided that I wasn't going to edit it or post it online. Mainly because I was kind of embarrassed. I spent a total, I wrote maybe about 500 words last week, and I wrote maybe 500 words this week, which is so pathetic. But hey, I'm not going to make any progress if I don't start keeping myself accountable somehow, right? Right. So last week when I was trying to kick myself in the butt, I made up these quotes and I put them on my door, and it worked for a couple of days. And then I just stopped looking at that spot on my door because it made me feel guilty that I didn't write that day. So yeah, but it was worth a shot. It worked for a few days. Turns out it was more of a band-aid than a permanent patch. But whatever. And so then this week, I went to my friend's book release party at Newtonville Books this past Tuesday for Sarah Farazan. The book's called If You Could Be Mine. It's not exactly light reading. It is a young adult book, but it's about two lesbians in Iran, which it's actually a sin in the Quran, I guess, to be homosexual, and you can be stoned to death if they're found out. They face being killed or being executed for crimes against the state. And then on top of that, the girl figures out or finds out that there's a way that she can be with the woman that girl that she loves. They're both teenagers, late teens, and it is by getting a sex change to be a man. But that brings up a whole mess of other issues, and it's a really good book. It actually, one of the things I really loved about it was how incredibly angry this girl was. Like, she did everything right, and she kind of continually moved forward, but she's a little depressed, and she was very angry, just over the fact that she couldn't have what she wanted, even though what she wanted wasn't a horrible, horrible thing. Everybody else is telling her it's a horrible, horrible thing, but it's not, really. So, I don't know, I guess I could kind of relate. I'm actually a horribly, horribly angry and somewhat terribly violent person, at least in my head, for reasons that don't need to be discussed on TV or on camera. But yeah, so this week also kind of a bust. Hoping that this upcoming week I can kind of kick myself in the butt. My first deadline that I picked out on Duotrope is next week. If I can make it a little bit better. I'm not expecting this story to be accepted. I'm actually pretty sure that it won't be, but if I can at least make it to the deadline and submit it, even if it gets rejected, it'll be a step in the right direction. Even though I'm also worried that getting rejection will kind of make me not want to do it and shut down, but, you know, we will cross these bridges when we come to them, right? Right. Right. So that is recaps for both weeks 6 and 7. Hope that you have a great week, and that I will see you again next week. Bye.